Hey there guys, this is Kay and welcome to the Collective Soul Tarot channel. Thank you for being with me. It's lovely to have you here. I'm going to do a Scorpio reading. I haven't done one in a while. And let's begin with this zodiac reading. I just want to call in Archangel Michael and the Holy Spirit to envelop me in their divine wings of love, guidance, and protection, and to guide me to correctly interpreting the energies in the cards and to help me see clearly. Archangel Michael and Holy Spirit, what messages do we have our Scorpios today? January the 26th, Friday, 2024. Thank you. So this is not past, present, and future. I'm going to pull out 3 cards. It is, it's not past, present, and future. Like I said, it is just 3 bits of information that are going to inform the reading, the rest of the reading. Okay, Archangel Michael, what do we have for the first card? Woman, you or the querent, a person you know, a girlfriend, fiance, spouse, love interest, or feminine energy. So Scorpio, you have a woman. This would be like, to me, lady number 2 in Gilded Reverie, because she's got bare shoulders. Yeah, and the other one, you know, she's bare-chested with a red robe on, slightly covering her. Okay. Coffin, death, loss, inactive, forgotten, discouraged, absent-minded, defeated, down and out, over and done, endings, dull, and breakup. Going through a breakup, Scorpio? With ship, going places, going through a breakup, yeah. Going places, adventure, vehicle, vacation, trip, enterprise, movement with the wind, shift, travel, and overseas. Oh, you are going somewhere. You're traveling afar. In any case, you are traveling afar. You may have this one on your mind, or this is the one. It's not past, present, future, so it would be probably the one that you have on your mind, but we shall see. We shall find out. Okay. I'm going to use a Barbie Tarot. Hi, Barbie. I will have Barbies on my Etsy channel. I guess that my Etsy channel is Collective Soul Tarot. It's not The Collective because it was too long for the title of the channel, according to Etsy. Collective Soul Tarot, Etsy store. I will have, not just yet, but I will have Barbie, the newest one of the movie that this one represents. All right, what do we know for the story? The Emperor. Holy moly. There's the Emperor, and you're the cross-watcher. Death of the Emperor. Page of Coins. 2 of Cups. Strength. The Hermit. Back of the deck, we have the 10 of Wands. That's 10 is the end, so that's the end of heavy burdens to carry. 8 of Swords. Great being up in your head, great worry and distress. The High Priestess. And the Knight of Coins. And you know what I get from this when I see this? And with the 3 of Wands, Knight of Cups, Chariot, and so forth and so on. The Fool. I mean, can you tell me what I should be looking at? Ace of Cups. Yeah. With all these here, this is like 10 is the end, so your burdens, you're laying them down. Although you have some heavy stress going on because you need to know how you're going to make this work. But you're following your intuition, and you're no longer keeping your secrets once you start moving forward, right? But you're going to be moving very, very slowly, as opposed to being hasty and impulsive and reckless as you might have been before, because you have a great expression of love to to give to somebody that you are turning your back on the past and moving towards, right here, right? Moving towards, because they tick all your boxes as the Nine of Cups, and then so forth and so on. No, that's the wrong side. Moving, being prepared to make that move, taking that risk, leap of faith towards her, because this is the Six of Cups, somebody from your past that you fell in love with, and you want to enter into a brand new path, step onto a brand new path of great love with her. All right, so that we got that there. We got that already. Now, this is where you're going. You're letting your burdens down. You have, you are now sitting in your upper energy because you're taking charge. You're putting an end to, look at this, very interesting. Coffin and death. It says coffin, death, loss, and then this is death right underneath it. So you put an end to being married, because the Emperor could be a husband, as well as or you could, in the stuff that you need to leave behind, you're just a husband. But as you're doing it, taking charge to take control of the situation, to find balance, that heart and mind balance, the yin and the yang, and the white and the black, and the positive and negative energies, getting them balanced so your emotions aren't so all over the page, where you act from your emotions. The way you feel is how we usually act. And that wasn't getting you, it wasn't really getting you what you wanted, if you really had to be honest with yourself. So you'd be putting an end to being a husband to somebody. You put the last nail in the coffin about that one. You ended that so that you can transform your life, moving towards somebody with an offer, possibly even just to start off as friends, offer, but you may want to date them. This could be like a message that says, why don't we meet and just kind of have a date, but it's more like just friends get together for now. If you're good with that, I'm fine with that too. 'Cause you really love this person though, Two of Cups. You really love them. And you'll be needing to find the strength and the courage to move towards them, because you had so many burdens and you're up in your head that you had to lay them down. You went into hermit mode to get some divine guidance, like enlightenment, to figure out what your plan was, to be able to focus on the one you want to be with by and after putting the end to the past. With that Three of Wands, remember, right here. So can you see those? Yes, you can. Yeah. So that is that's your story. That's your story. You have woman in mind. And you want to sit in your Emperor energy, which is that high resonancy, where you're all four kings in one, and you want to take charge, take control of your empire, which means your environment, your inner landscape first, and then your outer landscape. You do that through hermetizing and finding your strength and courage to do so, saying that it's worthwhile sitting in isolation and getting your act together. It's getting your thoughts and your feelings together, balanced. Right? A thought that would be balanced with your heart would be, I think I can do this. I think I can do this. I think that if I just allow a little bit of time and possibly check in with my spirit guide, like your own self, right? Your soul self, to find out if they're going to help me feel whether or not this is right time, right thing to do right now. A not balanced heart and mind is, I'm too weak, I'm not enough, I'm not worthy. But your heart is saying, come on now. That's not balanced. Your mind's saying, I'm not worthy, but your heart is saying, yes, you are. That's not balanced. Or you might be saying, no, I'm way too good for her, even though you know differently. But I'm way too good for her. Your heart is saying, oh, come on now. Your heart says the same thing. Okay. Sometimes I just kill myself. Okay. All right, goldfish. Increase in material wealth or spiritual growth. Talk about, wow. Four-leaf clover, great, good fortune. Great fortune, good fortune. Yay, Scorpio! I'm so happy and proud of you. Fox, oh, I love this one. You will receive a gift. See what happens when you listen to your heart? Oh my goodness, and wealth. Okay. I mean, you can't get any better. Honestly, gosh, you can't get any better than that. Oh my God, yesterday's reading, Scorpio, was whoever I did yesterday. I'm not sure. Was it a D name or something? They had spiritual love and being, helped by spirit and all. It was perfect too. Oh my goodness. So increase in material wealth or spiritual growth. Now, the thing about it is that if you increase your spiritual growth, wealth is a match for it. Wealth, what do you consider wealth, right? Wealth is a match to increase spiritual growth. If you don't increase your spiritual growth, then you'll have less, because it can only attract that resonancy. So if you want, let's say, if you want big money, for example, let's say $100,000 or more by the end of this year, let's say, and you don't have that job that gives you $100,000 more right now, let's just say you end up getting a promotion, and or you are, somebody, a scout, SCO, a scout finds you and says, I got this great position for you, I think you're perfect for, and it's like going to pay you $200,000 a year plus benefits and a car. And if ever you want to go anywhere, Scorpio, we'll pay your airline tickets as well as the people you take with you. We'll pay theirs too. Possibly unheard of, but you just don't know. You increase your spiritual vibration, your resonancy, you become a magnet for that. It'll find you because it has to. You're in the perfect vibration for that. You're in the perfect vibration for it. But if you're not in that higher resonancy vibration that's higher than the 3D thinking focus, because 3D is very fearful. Have you not figured? Have you not seen that yourself? 3D can be very fearful. It's a fearful resonancy and energy. You want to go to the 5th dimension, 6th dimension of resonancy, of thinking and feeling from 5D and up. And that's where the big stuff starts finding you, in that dimension. Okay? I hope that helped. So anyways, let's carry on. I'm having fun with this one. This is good. Okay, so yeah, like I said, I did all that. You are stepping into that higher resonancy. Look what you're attracting. Oh my goodness. Wealth and spiritual growth, because that would be an and. If you spiritually growth, you can't help but attract wealth. Good, great fortune, 4-leaf clover. You're going to receive a gift. And then this wealth. I mean, what more can I say? Just because you stepped into your higher frequency and put an end to any lower frequency. And that would be associations with lower frequency lower frequency living individuals, other people, like the person you might have been with. What we got here? Now the 9 of Pentacles. Oh, you are singledom. Not dumb, singledom. Yeah, okay. Justice. Whoopee. And the 2 of Swords. Okay. You said, here's the Page of Cups. And the Devil. You said, look, I need to start seeing what it is I'm aiming for. This cat and this bird is saying to themselves, holy crap, I hope she takes the blinder off, because we might be at the end of that particular knife. We might be the one stuck to the board. So you're going to take your blinders off, because you have yeah. So you've become single to step through justice. And whether that is meaning that you actually went to court and had to get a legal separation and divorce, or just through the energies of justice coming in, thanks to the divine and you being in touch with your divinity within you, justice prevails. Things get balanced, right? The scales. And as things in your environment are balancing, it helps promote your own inner balancing that then reflects in your environment again, you see? Because our environment is always reflecting what's in us. So it's as within, so without. Same with as above, so below. It's the same idea. You decided, look, you said, I love my friends enough that that's spirit, and that's peace and relaxation, independence, right? The cat is independence and the crow is spirit speaking to you messages, right? I love them enough to say I'm going to, if I'm going to throw that next dart, which is the decision I need to make, I'm pulling my blindfold off, because I have places to go, people to see, and things to do. You have a Page of Cups. You have a page to make an offer. A cup to make an offer of love to someone. Yep, you do. Yep, you're going to be moving forward on a path where you might need to apologize to somebody, but you're getting yourself prepared for that. You stepped into your Emperor energy, took charge of your situation, and now you're moving forward. You might still be moving forward while you're still tying up loose ends. We'll see. The death card. There's the 8 of Swords, which was right here, right? 8 of Swords, 7 of Cups, 3 of Wands, and the Page of Pentacles, and the 9 of Wands. So, what you're putting an end to, putting the last nail in the coffin is, feeling defeated and down and out, but being so stressed out over your life, where you were, you left someone to feel like they were an option to you, but you might have been feeling like an option to someone in your life. And you're putting, 3 of Wands is all about saying, I need help from my friends, the cat again, independence, and then there be, you need spiritual guidance with respect to turning your back on the past, putting an end to things, right? The way you've been, the way you've been thinking, you didn't have that balance before. I'm not good enough. Come on, yes you are, your heart, right? Now you're getting yourself into, well, maybe I am, and your heart saying, you darn tootin' you are. So that's where you're feeling like you just have, you're getting yourself gung-ho and ready. Here's the Page of Coins here too. To make that move, make that offer, show up, want to date the girl, lady, want to say, let's be friends. Can we reconnect at least at the very minimum for now? Let's just reconnect. Let's just talk. Yeah, okay, so that would be making a commitment to reconnecting and being there for that beginning. Okay, yay. Let's talk about Page of Coins over here now. You are going places. Scorpio. Wow, I'm so proud of you. All right, we got the Tower. Woohoo! Yep, something came to a big fat ending. 4 of Wands. I would say it was that. Page of Wands. Big excitement and big happiness and things being revealed that were hidden before. There's you finding your strength and courage now to no longer hold yourself back, but to move forward. Yep. So, the Tower came down on your life, as it were, over here, where you and maybe your significant other were sitting in toxic energy together. And perhaps you started to grow because you're now the Emperor. You were just a husband then. But you could still be a husband and an Emperor, like the higher resonance, rising your energy. You can sit in this energy for, let's say you just do it for a little while and then you kind of fall back. It's not like when you get into the energy that most often don't stay in that energy. It's kind of like you go back and forth because It's all about transforming, right? So there will be times where you will mostly be in just the husband energy, the 3D focus, and then you will slip into the higher frequencies, usually when you can actually find time to sit and be alone and not disturbed with your own thoughts, that you actually start having thoughts that rise up from below, which comes from your soul, that says, you can do this, you can do that, you can do this, and what did you think about that? What do you think about this? Yeah, this is a good idea. I like that idea. And then you go, I like that idea too. And so you get up and you do something, right? That's beneficial to you and your path, but as well as putting, closure to your old ways. So you have, but as you're raising your vibration and sitting more with more time, spending time with that stillness within, that quiet, still quiet voice, still small voice within you, listening to it, getting the guidance from that, from your heart, from your soul, listening to your heart, following your heart, the more you are actually going to be sitting in the higher resonancy than you would when in the 3D. So we'll just keep going like this, but it depends. As time goes by, you'll sit more in here than you will be here. This will become a thing of the past for you down here. You'll be sitting more in here. It's like, what can I do? What can I do today that's right? I just want to do something, and I want to do it the right way. You just like, you feel like I just want to do something, and then I want to do it in the way that's, for my highest good and the highest good of all. I mean, you just start thinking like that, okay? Yeah, you do. And so you have, the Tower came down on your commitment with the Four of Wands, so that whatever that if it's long-term commitment or a marriage, that was coming through justice, things being balanced. That was coming down, and you've got some great news now to share with the one that makes you really, really happy, and that you're going to be able to tell her some things that you'd kept secret before. They will be revealed to her, and it's going to be, it might be kind of tentative first, but it's going to work out well if you show up transparently, show up as the sun to her, and shed the light on what it is that she needs to know, okay? Without doubt and without hesitancy. Two of Cups. Archangel Michael, what do we have for the Two of Cups? Eight of Cups. Yep. Okay, I see. The Lovers. Wow. The Queen of Swords. Ooh. And then the King of Pentacles. Wow, wow, wow. And then you got the Seven of Wands, which is healthy boundaries, and then you got Death. Death card here. And Six of Cups shows up after that. So the Two of Cups is what we're talking about here. Is you love somebody. You had to walk away from somebody that you did love. Okay, you had to walk away. Eight of Cups, because that was the one that you chose over this one to be with. Is she over here somewhere? I don't think so. No, she's not. But this is that's about her. This part here. Nine of Cups. So lovers, yeah. You have a soulmate waiting for, whether she's waiting for you, I don't know, but you have a soulmate in your life that you chose to be with someone else instead of her. Back then, of course, that this is somebody that you're choosing to be with now, and you know that you believe she's going to show up in the Queen of Swords energy, which is like, give me the goods, give it to me straight, don't flower or mess it around with any kind of motion, just tell it to me straight. I need the goods, I need to know it now before I do anything else. Yep. And also you're with the Queen of Swords in reverse, that you chose over the one that you feel is going to be in the upright here, in that energy, who is someone you love. You're putting up healthy boundaries against the one Well, first, I think it was this one. Yeah, I don't know. King of Pentacles. Why do I do that? Yeah, so you've grown. I mean, you've really grown. It took a lot for you to get into this energy with King of Pentacles. All right, you're grounded, you're mature, you're steady, you're stable, you're committed. You are very well known and quite wealthy. Like you have chocolate cake there with a glass of wine. And you probably got the milk for the cake from this cow that's your friend right there. So yeah, you've got some healthy boundaries up. You learn to do that. And putting the end to any other way that does not help you move forward in the way that you want to. Put an end to it. There's death 3 times. What more can we say about that? You are definitely ending and transforming yourself. You transformed yourself from whatever it was you were before, a page or a knight or something else, and and into a king, and then an emperor. Strength, King of Wands. Well, there's you saying, I'm not sitting around anymore holding my pentacle all the time with a big plate of chocolate cake that my friend here, the cow, helped contribute to. I am going to pick up my wand and I'm going to do things. I am going to find my inner strength. I am putting the end to any kind of betrayals with the Ten of Swords. There's no more of that. No more of that funky business in my life. And I am putting an end to all this Ten of Wands, right? Yeah, all the burdens, heavy burdens. I'm finding my inner strength. I'm going to my core. And I am going to be doing, like, not only I am in the midst of or going to be doing very close, dividing up the assets to put my past in the past, but I'm moving forward as an emperor does with fairness, generosity, and caring compassion. That's what an emperor is. Well, on top of the fact that they're master manifestors, because they're so high in resonancy, like I was talking about before with the wealth, they can easily manifest just by focusing on it, what they want. As long as it's good for you and good for the highest good of all, then it's going to be in your, because if you're happy, if what you're manifesting makes you truly happy, then that energy that comes up as a result within you because you're happy. You know, there's sunshine and rainbows and kisses and hugs all the time with all this money growing on the tree in the backyard. You're going to be really, really happy. And you're going to be behaving that way too. And that energy goes out into the world and it makes the world a better place. Yes, that's kind of a corny saying, but it is true. You can't help it because we're all part of the world, right? And we have these great big auras of our spiritual energy, then to our mental energy, our emotional energy, and then finally our physical energy. All 4 of those layers of energy are all around us creating our auras, and it's massive. We're constantly intermingling our auras with other people, so that means that whatever is going on in our own energy field is going to be affecting everyone else in some way, shape, or form, because whoever you're closest in your little world closest to, they have their own little world where they're intermingling with other people that maybe you don't, but because you're sharing your energy with them, then they share their energy with them. You know, it's like I told, you know, that hair shampoo commercial. I told 2 people and she told 2 people. You know, that kind of thing. It just ripples out. You can't help but affect the world, in fact the whole universe, all of creation, because we're all connected that way, you know, in one way or another, like with one person or another, we are connected with each other. The Hermit, please. 6 of Wands, yeah, victory and success. The Emperor, holy moly. I told you, you sit in this energy more often than not. You're rising to a higher energy, to stay in that energy more often than not. The Star, you're healing and you're balancing. The Star is about healing, which means your mind and your heart are in sync. They're balanced. You know, it's not like, I don't think I'm worthy, to the heart saying, oh yes you are, you're always worthy. So you two are not in balance. You're kind of like two ships that pass in the night. But when you get, I might be worthy, or at least I feel like I'm a lot more worthy than I felt like yesterday, your heart's saying, you're darn right you are. That is getting in balance, and that's you healing. Get your emotions and your thinking in line with each other. Okay? All right. With the Six of Cups. Well, who do you think that is, right? Six of Cups. That's the one that you're moving towards. And that's her right there, the Empress. I was going to say, oh, I see her on the board, but yeah, there she is. It's the Empress. You're putting into your way so that you're, okay, cross watchers of Scorpio, expect to start hearing from Scorpio, all right, because they have plans to come and see you. Now, they may want to talk to you first before they actually get on a ship or airplane or some kind of train or vehicle to do that, but you tick all their boxes. They're putting their past behind them and they're going across the horizon, you know, if it's that far away, to express this to you and telling you, we're going to take things slowly. I'm really cool with that because I've been told by my inner guidance that this is what my lesson is to learn how to, it's going to help me. Okay, Scorpio, think of it this way. Your message for this particular experience that you're having with this particular karmic soulmate that you were with, that you chose to be over the one who's now an Empress. Back then she likely wasn't, but she is now. That's the way you see her, and she probably is. Okay, but because if you're rising to Emperor, you know, it's because you're rising to the energy of the divine feminine. You're divine masculine, divine feminine. You may be on a twin flame journey. That's up to you to decide. Google it if you don't know what twin flame journey is. And but if you are in that resonancy, you know, and then what was my train of thought? Okay, I lost my train of thought, guys. Oh, gee whiz. But yeah, you are, you know, you're moving forward. Ship means you're going somewhere. It's not about thinking about going somewhere. You are going. You're going. You want to talk to her first. You want to open up that line of communication. Unless, like, she's in the next neighborhood, you might go over there and knock on her door. But ship usually means long distance, okay? Yeah, and Emperor energy, you get in that energy, and you're going to be in the perfect resonancy for the Empress here. And you'll be ticking each other's boxes, I might say, but you're putting it into, what did I say? Knight of Cups. Oh yeah, now you're in the energy of the Emperor, which means you're moving slower, which means you're taking time to check in with yourself, your higher self, your soul, your heart. You're taking a moment to check in with your higher self before you take that next step, because you know that is the only way to do it, because before you would have been moving rather impulsively, just doing things spontaneously because it felt good and it's never done you wrong or whatever, but it had been doing you wrong, and you eventually met up with this karmic soulmate that you jumped into a relationship with her impulsively, and you left the one that really is important to you and your life and your well-being. You left her behind, and you're realizing that now, but it took you how many years to do that, right? So you want to do things slowly because you want to make sure that whatever actions you take is going to have a positive impact on not only your life, but your external world, your environment, which includes the people you bring into it. Okay? So let's see, what would she like to say to you? Let's see what she would like to say to you. We know how you feel. Let's see what she'd like to say to you. Archangel Michael, my Holy Spirit, for Scorpio. What can we know for our Scorpions? What their Empress or their woman here would like to tell them, the Emperor. If once they connect, once the Emperor reaches out and connects, it's no longer waiting for her to show up, but he is showing up. What is it? Because that'd be putting that energy to an end. If you're, a side note, if you're waiting for a sign from her that it's okay for you to pick up the phone or do whatever to connect with her, that's energy that you need to put an end to as well. Because the Emperor, it's his business to be the one to make the first move, since it was the Emperor who was in the lower vibe energy and leaving people behind in a way that created karma. Okay, so the Emperor needs to be the one to take that first action. So that's where that says, the divine is saying, you need to gain your strength and confidence and courage through hermit time to move towards her, because it's got to be you. You got to be the one to do it. Okay? All right. What's the Empress have to say? I'm learning about soul connections and twin flames. So she's on that. She's in that mindset. Okay. So she's learning about it. So it'd be a good idea if you did too. I need a break from all of this. I'm overwhelmed, and so it might be overwhelming what she's learning about this. Let me tell you, if she's in Empress energy, then it's like she needed to have time, obviously, is what this is really saying. I need a break from all of this. I'm overwhelmed. She was growing, and she needed that time apart from you. Without that communication connection going, she needed that part time, and you would have had to do the same. So with the karmic soulmate, whole era of your life with the karmic soulmate, that chapter, it was necessary for the two of you to grow to where you are today. Makes sense? And I adore you. There. So now you know, Emperor, that you're on the right path. You're following your heart, and the divine is in your back pocket all the way. Look at all this. All these gifts and great fortune, good luck, great luck and wealth and gifts and spiritual growth and material growth. I mean, how can you say no to that? All right, Scorpio, hope that was good for you. Talk to you maybe next month. Bye for now.